This is a wood floor in here.
Get back into it. Just laying on the side here. I don't know what this is.
Greg?
Yeah.
You got some old newspaper or something? Something that we can put in your bathtub to set the toilet on.
Oh.
This is gonna have to be cut off or something, I don't know. Oh man, you start this shit already.
Did it come loose at all?
What?
Did it come loose at all?
It's all the way to the top, but it won't come off the top.
What you gotta do is hold the bolt with your pliers and then take the nut off.
I mean, I kind of figured that, but still don't want to work. Don't want to mess this bolt up.
Thanks.
Pretty take matching in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can do that carpet too if you need to.
I think he's using it partly for his knees.
I don't need that.
pads.
Knee pads.
Is it working for you?
Trying to thread this on. Give me some. A rag, paper towel, something to pick with water.
You get like paper towels?
Or like a towel.
A rag, something to catch the water. There you go. Just wrap it around the
I
pipe.
know, I know, got it.
Yeah, that's the opposite way of the toilet laying.
Looks like the flange is. like leaning like this way.
Yeah, until it was leaning the other way. So we got an issue here.
See that?
Yeah. That's a 3-inch pipe down there.
You see that?
Now, there's some things going on here. Your floor doesn't look that bad.
No. Is it because I peeled the stuff that you were poking through? I peeled that stuff up. It was just like
It's this.
I don't know what the heck it was.
It's this.
Yeah.
Your flange is sitting too high.
You got bugs underneath there too.
Somebody peeled the floor
Well, I know that
and they left the flange too high.
supposedly the plumber was doing the work before the house was sold in here, but I don't know what they were doing.
That flange is sitting real high up in comparison to the floor.
Really?
Yeah, it's about. See how high this flange is?
And I believe
It
the
should be a lot
toilet.
more flush.
I believe the toilet was set on the flange crooked, so that it was pitching it like that. Because your flange, she's saying it actually leans the opposite direction.
It's a good. I want to say an inch above this floor. This flange is. That would definitely throw that toilet off. It should be flush.
It's not because not. There's no, nothing.
This should be. This flange should be.
Yeah.
Like this. It
It's
shouldn't be
almost
no.
flush.
Yeah.
Okay, how good is our floor around that flange? You gotta stab it.
I got something.
You don't want a pointed thing.
I got something here.
You want your little. Oh, that one.
That stuff here. This is just like I don't know, like a caulking they put down or something. Ooh, yeah.
This is too pointed for what we're doing.
You what?
Oh, I was talking to Greg here. So let's peel up that stuff around the flange. You can see how you peeled up the front half? Peel up the back half.
What? This shit here?
Yeah, that whitish stuff. That is leaded to the pipe.
Is it?
Yep.
It's copper, right?
No, it should be cast iron.
Looks like copper in there.
Yeah, it does look,
Looks like it's copper to me right there. I could be wrong.
3 inches is small opening.
It is a small, but I'm not gonna see an opening that small before.
Yeah, it's 3 inches. It's either 3 or 4, but they even drop down even smaller for like an insert.
Really?
Yeah, but you don't have, that thing starts turning right away, huh?
What?
That pipe.
What do you mean by turning that way?
Yeah,
Yeah, that way. Yeah.
yeah, it's only like what, 2 inches down before it starts turning. I don't know how we're gonna get that flange off of there. But that flange should come out. I'm trying to do this where it's gonna save you some money. That flange is just way too high for your floor. The other option would be to lay down a 3/4 inch plywood over all this. That might not be a bad idea, 3/4 inch, but you'd have a 3/4 inch step up over here. You'd have to put a threshold there. That's going to be a step up threshold. Is that something that because the flange looks good. I really hate to mess with that flange. Is that something that you feel that you'd want to do? Is to step up this? Well, it's going to change the effect of your border down there too, your tile. The way it meets that bull nose at the bottom. It's going to change the effect of that.
Well, I don't think that matters too much because I'm going to put floor on top of it, so it'll cover that up.
Yeah,
this
you're
is
going to put
basically
linoleum on.
Yeah.
Preferably like a one piece.
I got this stuff. I'm gonna lay this down.
Okay. Yeah, and you're gonna want to caulk around your whole, the majority of your bathroom.
Yeah. On the outside of it. On the outside of this.
Yeah. Along the edges. Not so much this one, but behind the toilet and around the tub and around to here.
Yeah.
You know, that way if you get any spillover or anything, because you can't guarantee this just for you guys. It's gonna have to either go to some other family, possibly at some time in the future where there's gonna be kids and stuff.
Well, this eventually is gonna be all done.
But yeah, I would actually go caulk it all the way around to this corner.
Yeah.
But preferably all the way up to this cabinet. That way any water that falls is going to get contained in this whole area. Do you want me to leave you at it at this point? Because I've seen what I need to see. I mean, for you to pay me plumbing prices to do carpentry is a big bite there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
$125 an hour.
What would it? How difficult would it be to pull that up right there?
That hard.
And is it sealed in there?
We'd actually have to open up the floor. It's leaded in. It's
Is it
melted.
leaded?
Yeah, melted lead. Even if it is around copper, it's still And that flange looks like it's in really good shape. And it looks pretty close to level. This was just seated wrong on that because of how high it is. But if you go ahead and cut you out like a piece of plywood that goes from the center of that flange across, and you cut your little half circle out, and then get your next piece in and do another half circle, and you screw it all down really good all the way around, you're gonna be fine. I mean, I was planning on coming here, and that's gonna cover your pre-existing any little bit of, because you don't have a whole lot of wood rot.
No,
You've only got a little bit like where his hand is.
right here.
So, and if you put that 3/4 inch plywood down, you're gonna strengthen everything.
Yeah, that's dirty in there.
And you're gonna give yourself some meat of wood to bring that flange closer down, because that's a big job to mess with that flange.
Yeah, we'd have to cut this out
Yep.
to be able to get to that, and then
Yep.
probably sweat it or either cut it off with a saw saw.
Probably have to grind it.
Grind
out.
it,
We
we'll
have to
run
open
together.
up a big hole in the
Yeah,
floor.
in order to get to that pipe.
Yep.
That pipe's running that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost certain it is.
And that flange is a overset. It's over the pipe.
You can
So-
see where it's connected right here.
Yeah, you can see the lip. That's how I know it's over. So what they actually did is they probably installed that flange onto the pipe first and then pushed the whole thing in there. Because they had it upside down when they actually put the lead in. Yeah, it's not a joke, that thing there. The other way would be to bust it out, and busting it, you're banging on a lot of pipes. You're going to probably jar them
You'll
around.
split,
and-
you'll
yeah.
split them pipes.
Yeah, you might bust other pipes.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's causing too much havoc back in there.
And the Sawzall does not cut cast iron. There is a special blade for it, but it'll probably take about 3 to 4 hours just to cut that flange off of there.
I mean, $5 just to build it up.
That's gonna save you a whole bunch of money.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That's gonna save you a whole bunch of money.
Which, I mean, I would think about seriously just run up to Lowe's right now, getting yourself some plywood and start cutting, getting your measurements, and at least do that part there and get your toilet set back on it. And then you can go ahead and continue the rest of your floor.
Yeah, you can get a piece like cut to about here.
Yeah, I would actually come out to about where his knee is, but with a half cut in it. That way you've got plenty of, where your feet, where you walk up to the toilet, you got plenty of
I see what you're saying.
space
Yeah.
for where the tip of your toilet rests, so it will have more leverage out this way. So you cut one small one in the back and then one bigger one here, probably 3/4 of your tub, you know, up to 3/4 of your tub, and then you can work your way around with all this fine cut stuff.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know,
little.
round corners and stuff.
That's about 7/8, a little over 3/4. Well, you look. Well, you know what? 3/4 is like right there.
3/4.
That'll put you in really
Yep,
nice.
3/4 is right there to the top of that flange. Yep.
And you might be able to even get away with something a little bit thinner. What is it? 5/8.
I would get the 3/4, Dave.
I would go for the 3/4. You could actually. I wouldn't recommend the
You know what? 3/4
subfloor material.
3/4 is a little under that too, Dave. I would go with the 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get 5-ply. It's more expensive, but it resists moisture better.
Okay. 5-ply.
Yeah.
3/4.
Yeah, because most of the time when you look at your 3/4 inch, it's mostly 3-ply. 5-ply is much better. Or you could go with the treated plywood. Treated plywood is not a bad option either.
That'll keep, in case it does get wet, that treated wood's good for that.
Yep.
Yeah. It won't rot like this regular wood will. That's what I got on my deck down camp, that treated wood. When it rains on it constantly, that porch still holds.
Okay.
Yep. And you're gonna need a new flange too.
No, you don't.
You don't?
Nope.
Which one's you gonna use?
That one right there.
I mean the
wax ring.
The wax ring. I said flange. You need a
Yeah.
new wax ring.
Yeah.
And if I were you, I would get the one with. These come out, right?
Bolts, yeah.
Okay. I would get one with new bolts. These new bolts ain't.
Wax ring and bolt set.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't mean the flange. I know this is good. So wax ring.
You ready? That's a flange repairer.
Oh, okay.
And that's just going to bring you up even higher.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
don't
need a wax ring.
This one is one that you need a wax ring. You can use this, but
Does it got bolts with it?
no, it doesn't. You have to pick up some bolts.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this is not going to do you any good except for even raise it even higher.
Oh, okay.
That's a repair kit that goes on top
Yeah.
of it.
That's for repairing the flange if it's been damaged.
Okay.
Like crap.
Your
That's
flange
all
is thick, heavy, and in good condition.
Believe it or not, that's a real good flange.
Yes, and that's
It's
probably
better.
original.
It's better than the ones they sell nowadays.
I don't know if it was original or not, but that's in good shape. So,
That's some good news, I guess. Better than that
that's
whole
real
floor.
good news, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and with
small piece of
the
wood.
raised floor, it's actually going to make your toilet sit really good on there.
Okay.
And you can see the difference in the floor and the flange.
Yeah.
And if you want to get really technical, you can actually shave your threshold down on the plywood so it's not so much of a
Just get a piece
Straight
of
step
sand
up.
there, sand it right down.
I got a sander. Yeah. Okay. And I was thinking about knocking the bottom part away anyway, because eventually I'm gonna.
Yeah, you've already got your floor pretty well prepped.
Yeah.
Now, what you could do, well, I don't know if I'm going to tell you to go that far, because that's what I do when I'm using a whole single sheet of linoleum, because I do that too. I usually put Luan
down first. And
yeah, and I use paneling nails. That way, if you ever want to change it, you just peel up the Luan, the paneling nails, and all that stuff in one shot. And you're gluing the linoleum down to the Luan.
Yeah. That's the way we did over on, what's her name? The bathroom we did over there by West Side School.
Oh, yeah. Leanne?
Leanne's house.
Yeah. So, yeah, whoever did this, they put some kind of leveling putty down to try to help build that up. It wasn't enough.
Just pulled right out.
It was actually a bad.
Look at that. That's leveling putty. They just smeared it in
Yeah.
See? Yeah, that's what that is. Yep.
Stop.
There's your cat.
Don't stop. Stop. Don't stop. Stop.
Your foundation. I don't do excavating anymore.
I was gonna say, I might have the neighbors dig, because I can do the rest. I
Right.
don't want to be digging anything.
Hey, that's the hardest part. That's the hardest part.
I would
That's to
get,
dig down to the foundation, man. I don't want to go that far.
again, I would get a contractor that does that kind of stuff because it's going to be cheaper than me too. Yeah. That you have to put that stuff up on the. You have to clean the foundation wall, put that tar stuff up. You got to seal it from the. Yeah, you got to seal it from the outside. Then you got to lay gravel. Then you got to lay the drain. Then you got to put in a pump.
Yeah.
The pump, I would probably.
Well,
I
it's
could
pretty
do,
much
but-
downhill, so I won't need a pump. So.
Yeah. You got to dig a long trench then to get that grade.
That
up.
grade, yeah, to push it out. Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't do that kind of stuff anymore. I used to. Even he's getting too old
So
for it.
5'5"
I ain't that old now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the
Yep.
treated. Or the treated.
Or the treated
Which handles moisture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would go for whichever one's cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.